You know, it's always good to pull out a Webster dictionary. And let me give you a definition of gutsy from Webster's dictionary. To be gutsy, G-U-T-S-Y, is to be marked by courage and determination. One more time. To be gutsy, G-U-T-S-Y, is to be marked by courage and determination. Christian life is not an easy life. It's a hard life. So it takes guts to follow Christ. It takes determination to follow Christ because it's a hard life. It's not an easy life. It's not a country club life. It's not sitting at Starbucks all day drinking lattes. So Paul is finishing off his first letter to the church at Corinth. Church at Corinth was very much like, their culture was very much like the United States 100 years ago when the push was west. And a lot of people with a lot of drive were taking big risks and big chances to get some land in Oregon or to go to California, or they'd pack up the wagons and there was opportunity and there was a lot of action and you had a chance to improve yourself and you had a chance to make some bucks, and some guys made it and some guys didn't, and you got grave markers to this day on the Oregon Trail. But there was expansion and there was opportunity. That's the way Corinth was. It was a seacoast city, so there was a lot of immorality, there was a lot of idolatry. And the gospel went into the church at Corinth, but they were an immature church. So Paul is writing them, and he's always teaching them and instructing them. You get to 1 Corinthians 16:13, and he's finishing the letter. And we've discussed this in here before. And he gives them kind of four, what I call them just four jabs. Just one boom, 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 boom. Just summing up everything. And he says to them, number one, be on the alert. Secondly, he says, stand firm in the faith. Then he says, act like men. And then the fourth one is be strong. The third one is what I want to focus on here, because it gets us back to the whole issue of being gutsy. When he says act like men, it's the Greek word andrizomai. It's a frequent command that is in the Septuagint. Now that's a big word. Let me just tell you what the Septuagint is. The Old Testament was written in Hebrew. But at a certain point, they took the Old Testament that was written in Hebrew and they turned it into Greek. That's the Septuagint is the Greek translation of the Hebrew Scriptures. That's all it means. So the way we can get some words, we can learn about words if they were used in the Septuagint. Andrizomai was used in the Septuagint, and as we look at the way that was used in different contexts, when he says act like men, the idea was he was encouraging men, especially soldiers, to act with courage and strength and obedience to the Lord and with confidence and power. So the whole idea of act like a man, from a Christian's perspective, to act like a man is to demonstrate courage. That's what men are for. Men are to lead their families, that takes courage. Men are to protect their families, that takes courage. If this has happened to you, I remember hearing a noise at 3 a.m. in the morning downstairs. I said, Mary, go check that out, will you? That's not what I said. That's not what you do. You don't ask your wife to go check it out. You get up and go check it out. You're the protector. You're the provider. Well, gee, I don't know what's down there. No, you don't. So you're going to have some courage to go down there. It takes backbone to be a man. It takes backbone to lead a family. It takes backbone to start a business. It takes courage to take risk.